everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've been thinking that I haven't made any summary of the Learn Italian in 14 Days challenge. So I thought that I'm gonna do it today because, well, it's been a while, I'm sorry. But yeah, but I'm here, I have some coffee and I'm ready to go. So let's start. I have my list with things I wanted to tackle. So I'm gonna go through this, and of course, if you have some questions, maybe some, I don't know, some comments, I'll be more than happy to hear about them. So leave them in the comments below, and like the video, share the video, maybe share it with your friends who might find it also useful. Okay, the first thing is why I wanted to learn Italian. So first of all, I've wanted to learn Italian for a while already. I think it was just, well, okay, languages are my passion, that's for sure. The second thing was that it was like logical, you know, because I know Spanish, I know French already, so Italian is like the next step. And well, yeah, that's it, I think. Of course, it's gonna be for traveling and stuff, but right now everybody's at home, nobody's really traveling, so yeah, that was not really my main goal, let's say here. The second thing was that I had so much free time, um, and at the same time I wanted to create my YouTube channel, and also like it was like last year, you know, that I started thinking about it, and I just wanted to, well, I thought, okay, I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone. By the way, I hate this expression, it's awful, it's so cruel. But yeah, but you know what I mean. I just wanted to do the two things, to combine two things that I wanted to do, which was learning Italian plus creating my YouTube channel. So I thought that right now it's just a good time to make like a challenge, to also show you my passion and to show you how I can do it and how you can do it. All right. The second question is, does it really work? So, first of all, let me be very clear about this. You will not be fluent. I'm sorry. Here, it's all about the momentum, you know? Um, like, you know, you have just 2 weeks for your total focus only on languages, for example, on one language. And after that time, you just get this momentum that you work on it, and you're like, you're into it so much that later it gets easier to get fluent, of course. But like after 2 weeks, you will not be fluent. But I still think that it really works because it worked for me with my Spanish, and right now it's working also with Italian. So yeah, it works, guys. It works, but it requires so much work, like really a lot. And of course, it just depends on you, 100%, how much work you're gonna put in it. And with this, I want to go through to the next question, which is how much time per day should you spend on that? Mm, so when it comes to this challenge, it was a bit different for me because I had to. I was making videos at the same time and I was editing them. And these are, by the way, these are my first videos ever. So I'm sorry about like the quality or whatever. But I'm still learning, you know, and it took most of my days, really, like most of my time. So that's why I didn't really have so much time to just sit down and learn Italian. Of course, I did it, like every day I was doing it, but still I didn't have as much time as you might have, because at the same time I was doing different stuff. But let me maybe tell you my experience with Spanish, because here with Italian, I'm sorry, but it's really difficult for me to say exactly how much time I put. I spent only on learning, you know, because in the meantime I was creating the video. In the meantime, I was thinking like and writing down what I should say. I was thinking about the order, how to do it, you know. So it was a bit more, let's say, than just learning. But when it comes to my experience with Spanish, I've spent many hours. It was like, I don't know, like minimum 2 hours, 3 hours, really. But that was every day, guys. That was really every day. So basically, the more hours, the more work you put into it, of course, the faster you can see the results. That's obvious, but that's like with everything. But I would say 1.5 hour is like the minimum, because basically we can maintain our focus for around 45 minutes, then we should take a break, and later another 45 minutes. Or for example, there's another method that I've started using, which is working for 1 hour straight, and later you add 10 minutes plus 10 minutes plus 10 minutes. Um, you can also focus more, but it's very very important to divide it like this, because for 1 hour it's still okay to maintain your focus, and later for example you can have 10 minutes, and you see the time running, so you have so you think, okay, I just have those 10 minutes and I have to really use them. Later you have another 10 minutes, but okay, this is like almost my last 10 minutes, and then you have your last 10 minutes, so that's why your productivity is like skyrocketing. So, long story short, I think 1.5 hour and more, if possible, that's the perfect start. Another question is if I still learn it. Of course I do. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not every day right now, because I focus on French and German more, because I'm gonna need it. Like, I'm gonna need German for my work, for example. So it's all about the motivation, guys. Again, it's the motivation. That's the core. That's like the principle. So right now, I don't really use Italian. I just wanted to do it for myself. But right now, I just need French and German more. So I still spend some time, not every day, but like every second day on my Italian. It's gonna be either using some applications or listening to podcasts. This is what I really love, or not really podcasts, but just videos on YouTube. But I treat them as podcasts because I don't really watch them. So this is basically what I do every second day. So some videos, podcasts, and applications on my phone, just not to lose the contact with the language and not to forget what I've learned. And last but not least, I want to give you one piece of advice, but this is like huge, I think. I mean, for me, to really use your dead time. And what do I mean by that? Just use your time when you are doing something physically but not mentally. I was also talking about this in one of my videos, but I think it's so important when you are just learning the language, and for example you complain because of the lack of time. Okay, a quick story here. Just a quick story with my Spanish. I started learning it just right after finishing high school, like really like the day after my last exams. And every day really I was working a lot on this, but later I started working in a hotel. It was I was a housekeeping lady, nicely called. So I was working there, and it was very demanding, like physically. So what I would do was I would record myself, just for example conjugating some verbs, and later when I was, I don't know, folding blankets in a hotel, I would listen to my own recordings, but they were recorded in a slow pace, so I could repeat before I heard it. So just imagine folding some blankets, and for example there was the recording, tener, to have, and I was like, okay, yo tengo, tú tienes, ella tiene, etc., etc. And that was me basically using my that time, because I was just cleaning some rooms, and that was the physical work, but mentally I could listen to music or I could listen to my recordings, for example, which was just a better usage of time at that point. So this is something I really recommend you. Use your dead time. So when you are walking, when you are running, when you are working out, when you are cooking, when you are cleaning, that's like the perfect solution because you are cleaning. Like, you're not thinking much when you are cleaning, right? So you can focus more on just listening to some podcasts. Yeah, and okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and like I said before, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? maybe share it with your friends who are learning a language right now or who would find it useful. Yeah, if you have some questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. And see you next time. Bye!